It's been rumored about. It's been talked about. It's been brought up that it was going to happen any day, any month, any season. Then they said it would be here this summer. Well, it definitely is summer. Welcome back, everyone. It's EyeWillPlay, and we are talking about the Minecraft Nether update 1.16. It's here. I want to spend my time on the Bedrock edition. That's what most people are going to be playing. The Java edition is its own, even though they're both trying to get together closer with parity. But the Bedrock edition covers the Windows 10 version, the MCPE version, just the Pocket edition, covers the Switch, the PS4, the Xbox, mobile, including Android. So we're going to cover the Bedrock edition. That's the edition that I like to play anyways, so let's get into it and talk about what this update brings. So the Nether update 1.16 Bedrock edition, broken into different sections. The first section that I want to make sure that I cover is the new biomes, then new mobs. There's other things like new blocks, new gameplay features, music, sounds, emotes, parity with Java, changes that they made with the gameplay, bug fixes. All these are covered in the update, but today I want to focus on the new biomes and the new mobs. First, new biome, Warped Forest. You take a look at this picture, looks like a lot of glowstone in the ceiling, a lot of blue colors, really cool overall looking nether biome. Warped Forest can now be found in the Nether. Warped Nylium carpets the cave floor with all kinds of strange new vegetation. Huge warped fungi make up the trees of this forest, with shroom lights lighting up the forest floor. Warped wart blocks can be cleared quickly using a hoe. A lot of uses for the hoe now, by the way. A dark blue fog covers the forest. Warped spores swirl through the air. Twisted vines grow from the cave floor and fungi. The warped forests are strange, but also the least hostile place of Nether. So I like the idea of it being the least hostile place, that's for sure. I also like the idea of lights, and these colors are pretty cool. Next biome. Next biome is the Crimson Forest. This one I think looks beautiful. I love the reds. I love the lighter reds. I love how the glowstone looks inside of this. It looks familiar with the Nether that I kind of know already. It just has some really cool look to it. And probably, I mean, so far based on looks alone, I think it's my favorite. Crimson Forest can now be found in the Nether. Crimson Nylium carpets the cave floor with all kinds of strange new vegetation. Huge crimson fungi make up the trees of this forest, with shroom lights lighting up the forest floor. Nether wart blocks can be cleared quickly using a hoe. Weeping vines grow from the cave ceilings and fungi. Hoglins wander these forests. Crimson spores swirl through the air. So Hoglins, keep this in mind. Warped forest, least hostile, Crimson Forest, Hoglins. Next biome is the Soul Sand Valley. This to me looks really dark. I do really like the blue, the glowing look to it, and it kind of looks like a desert environment, but all the brown kind of colors to it. I don't know, Soul Sand's great for water elevators, so you guys know I like it, but not too sure about this one. Let's read about it. Soul Sand Valley can be found in the Nether, an open space made mostly of soul sand and soul soil. That's new. Basalt pillars span from floor to ceiling. That's cool, basalt. Fossil remains of unknown creatures from the past litter the valley. Ash falls through the air. The light blue glow envelopes the valley. Beware of skeletons here. See, so now it sounds way cooler. Skeletons, unknown creatures, a blue glow, basalt. Might be the favorite after I just read that. Next biome is the Basalt Deltas. And look at this. This is kind of a purplish, grayish. You can see there's a lot of the magma cubes, which were in the original Nether. And they bounce around and break up into a whole bunch more that attack you from there. I was never a big fan of those things. But let's read about it and see what it says. Basalt Deltas can now be found in the Nether. Remnants of volcanic eruptions. This biome sports a high concentration of basalt columns and lava deltas. Walking through, you'll be surrounded by flakes of flowing white ash. Magna cubes finally have a place to call home, spawning very frequently. A new block, Blackstone. can be found in large patches here. Doesn't sound too exciting to me. Maybe there's more to it. Let's keep going. The next biome, and a biome that most people say RIP. R.I.P. Rest in peace, original Nether. Well, guess what? It's still there as a biome called the Nether Wastes. So Nether Wastes, you can see that is the Nether that we've all come to know over the previous many years. It is one of the 5 biomes that we have now. This is the one I'm used to. I like it. Moving on to the Piglins. You can see that this is a picture of a Piglin. It has a crossbow. To me, it looks very similar to what's always been there. So I don't see a whole lot of a change, but let's read about it. Piglins are an aggressive civilization that live in the Nether. They mostly hang around in the Crimson Forest, but you might find some in the Nether Wastes too. They think of players as target practice and will attack on sight. See, I think that's kind of cool. Crimson Forest has me again. However, if you dress appropriately, they will see you as a respectable figure, or tolerable at least. Dress appropriately. Piglins are suspicious of strangers, and if they see you opening a chest or mining a block of gold, they will assume that you're stealing and will treat you accordingly. Piglins love gold and get very distracted by gold items. And I know one of the achievements is distracting a Piglin with gold. Gold ingots are currency to Piglins, and you can throw ingots at them and interact with them while holding an ingot to barter for various goods. Piglins sometimes get hungry and hunt Hoglins for food, or they try at least. The results vary. Piglins prefer to hunt and fight in groups, and when a fight is happening, everyone wants in. Piglins that somehow end up in the overworld become zombified very quickly. Piglins are creeped out by soulfire and zombified Piglins and will stay clear whenever possible. Wither skeletons are a historic enemy, and Piglins will attack on sight. Baby Piglins are not as dangerous, but they can be mischievous, so watch your back. And they like to play with baby Hoglins. That sounds like we're going to have baby Piglins riding on baby Hoglins. Maybe. Anyways, but let's give you the next picture. As we're talking about Piglins, I want to show you what they don't call a Ziglin. They don't call it a Ziglin, but they call it a zombie Piglin. And this is a zombie Piglin. It looks like the original ones that we already had in there, but it's got zombie green colors on it, I guess. So this is a zombie Piglin. This is what all the rest of them are afraid of. Zombie Piglin are now known as zombified Piglins. So zombified Piglins. Zombie Pigmen are now known as zombified Piglins. And they now have ears. Well, at least one ear. Okay, now I have to look at it again, because I don't recall seeing just one ear. Well, I do, because I can't see the other side of it. I guess we got the good side, the ear side. The next mob, and this guy looks like a huge dude. This is a Hoglin. You can see it looks like a boar or a hog kind of combined, but it's a Hoglin. I'm not sure what this stuff is going down its back. If that's hair or spikes or scales or I don't know. Looks like it has a couple tusks on it. Let's read about him. Hoglins. Hoglins are big aggressive beasts that live in Crimson Forest. Man, is everything in Crimson Forest? Is that why I like it? I don't know. They attack players on sight, so be careful. They can easily knock you off a ledge. That means careful building bridges. Hoglins drop pork and sometimes leather, but not willingly. You can breed Hoglins by feeding them crimson fungi, but do so at your own risk. Hoglins get hunted by Piglins sometimes, but they don't go down without a fight. Despite this, Hoglins and Piglins aren't enemies. They're more like an ecosystem. Baby Hoglins like to pretend they are tough, but don't worry, they are more like angry puppies with no teeth. Want to keep Hoglins off your back? Pro tip. Hoglins hate the smell of warped fungi. Okay, so here we are using the vegetation inside of the new Nether biomes in order to keep certain animals away from us. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm actually looking forward to battling some Hoglins. I think it'll be cool. So just like the zombified Piglin, there is a zombified Hoglin. The zombified Hoglin is called a Zoglin. Makes sense, right? We didn't have a Ziglin from a Pigman, but we do have a Zoglin from a Hoglin. I sound like I'm speaking a different language. Okay, Zoglins. Zoglins are zombified Hoglins, the result of bringing a Hoglin into the overworld. Unlike Hoglins, they can't be bred or fed, and they don't care about warped fungus. Beware, these beasts are raving mad and attack just about everything they see. Now that might be cool. I wonder if you could breed a whole bunch of Hoglins in the Nether, take them all through the portal so they change into Zoglins, and then have them fight the Wither for you. or with you. That'd be kind of cool. Just a thought. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this thing moving or not, but that would be cool if you could. You should be able to. The next one is a strider. These things look crazy. I don't even know how to explain this. They look like that mushed down, frowny mouth looking thing. I don't even know what it's called, but I see it sometimes in videos. People are making fun of ugly, frowny faces. But look at that. I don't know what that is. If that hair or those tentacles, what the hell's going on with this guy? Let's read about him so we know what's up. This is called a strider. Striders are neutral mobs that stride the Nether, preferably through lava. Striders can be mounted if they first get a saddle placed on them. That's crazy. You can ride them. Similar to pigs, they can be controlled by the player using mushroom on a stick. I know about carrot on a stick, but I guess we have to do mushroom on a stick now. That's gonna actually look pretty funny. They are not hostile. They spawn in the lava and are fire immune. When they are not in lava, they freeze, shiver, and move slower. You can breed striders by feeding them warped fungus. Baby striders follow their parents. No, sounds kind of cool. But if they travel slow when they're not near the lava, then you probably don't want to ride them unless you're in the lava where they're quick. How the hell does that work? I don't know. We're going to have to figure all this stuff out. We've effectively covered the new biomes and the new mobs inside of the Nether Update 1.16 Bedrock Edition. If you have any questions, or there's other things that you think I should know about in regards to new mobs or new biomes, or that any of us should know about, please put it in the comments below. I really appreciate any feedback as we go along. I think the next thing that we want to cover is the new blocks. Definitely, I think the new blocks are super important, as well as the new gameplay feature, covered in the next part of the Nether Update 1.16 Bedrock Edition. I hope you guys like the way this is being explained. This is the easiest way I know how to do it and have it make sense to me. Figured while I'm covering it, I might as well share it with you guys so we can all learn at once and be better with the new version of Minecraft. Have a ton of fun with it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video so more people can see it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.